Rashid Sahib, when did you quietly stole into the room? Huh?
I didn't hear that, sir.
Fine?
I didn't hear that, sir, what you said.
I said, how did you come unnoticed? I couldn't observe you coming.
No, I was here.
Stealthily, you were here all the time?
Yes, sir.
And still I missed you. You know why? Because you previously sat just opposite, next to the microphone.
Yes, sir.
Usually you sat there. So when I looked for you, I looked in that direction.
Thank you very much. Very sweet of you for asking me. May I have one suggestion and two questions, please?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Hazur, I was reading chapter 20th of the Holy Quran yesterday, and one idea came to my mind. I just have to request, if you allow it, if it's possible to do it. I was reading that, and the history of Hazrat Musa was in front of me. In chapter number 20 in the Holy Quran, Allah Ta'ala has mentioned all the minute details, how he grew up, how he faced the terror of the world and all that. There are a lot of lessons in that, at each incident of his life. Similarly, sir, there are 6 other prophets, Hazrat Adam, Hazrat Nuh, Hazrat Ibrahim, Hazrat Yusuf, Hazrat Yunus and Hazrat Isa. There are a lot of details with incident from which one can
What about Hazrat Dawood and Hazrat Sulaiman?
No, these are in larger detail than the other prophets. Of course they are mentioned, but...
what about Hazrat Dawood and Hazrat Sulaiman?
Oh, sorry, I missed those two. What I am trying to request
and some others perhaps, yes.
If it's possible, our Maulana Dost Muhammad Shahid Sahib, he is here. If he could prepare a book with lessons achieved from each event of these prophets. I know it's a elaborate job, but
why don't you ask him?
No, sir, I have to request you. Through you, it can be done.
If you request me, then you can't bind my hands. I may choose someone else. Not necessarily him, because he is already very heavily occupied with other tasks. So I have heard your suggestion, thank you. What about the questions now?
I have two questions.
Yes.
One is, when we say Akhri Zamana, what exactly that content? We know it started from Hazrat Masih Maud Islam. And what period of, what time scale it will have?
This Akhri Zamana only means latter days. As compared to an early period, a particular period would follow that is called latter days. So it's a term. It does not mean the end of the time. It means a particular period of some significance in religious history which would follow as a second chapter, as a sequence to the first chapter. So the latter days in relation to Judaism was the time of Hazrat Masih, the first Messiah. Former days were the days of Hazrat Moses ﷺ, and the latter days were the days of Hazrat Masih. So in the same way, Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam was revealed a new law, a new Sharia came with him. So his days were the former days. And in his Sharia too, like in the Sharia of Moses, they were destined to be latter days. So when you translate this term as Akhri Zamana, you are likely to be misguided, to be misled into believing something different. You may tend to believe that by Akhri Zamana it means it is the end of the time, after that the time would end or the mankind would be wiped out. There is no such thing, not in the near future anyway. Only Akhri Zamana means comparative to Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam's first manifestation, the first great series of victories of Islam all over the world, or at least in half of the world, a new wave of the same victorious onslaught by Islam would start in a period much later. That period of Islamic wars, that would not be war of sword, but war fought with the Holy Quran. In that particular period, when the conquest of the entire world is destined, that is called latter days.
So is there any hadith which mentions what?
Yes. The Holy Quran also, وَآخَرِينَ آخَرِينَ آخَرِينَ, it repeatedly mentions this. Why have you missed that? وَآخَرِينَ مِنْهُمْ لَمَّا يَلْحَقُوا بِهِمْ. And so, in other places, سُلَّةٌ مِنَ الْأَوَّلِينَ وَسُلَّةٌ مِنَ الْآخَرِينَ قَلِيلٌ مِنَ الْأَوَّلِينَ سُلَّةٌ مِنَ الْأَوَّلِينَ وَقَلِيلٌ مِنَ الْآخَرِينَ. All these phrases are coined by Allah in the Holy Quran, mentioned in the Holy Quran. So why do you miss them? As far as Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam is concerned, he himself has also mentioned the word of akhareen. So this akhareen means people of the latter days. And this is why we believe that in the very first verse of Surah Baqarah, when it is mentioned وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ, in the second verse, this is the meaning. This is one of the meanings. That in that great event of the new surge for the victory of Islam, which would occur in the latter times, they believe. They firmly believe that this is going to happen, that Islam is going to end up victorious in the end, in the latter days.
May I ask the second question, please? There is one hadith in Sahih Bukhari which I picked up. In that was Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said, "मुझे अंबिया कराम में से किसी पर फजीलत न दो."
No, he never said it. Who told you this?
I got whole quote of the hadith.
Could you please read it? What he said was, in two instances, Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam is quoted to have said, in one instance, La tufaddiluni ala Yunus ibn Matta. In the other instance, La tufaddiluni ala Musa. But this sentence which you have mentioned is never mentioned anywhere in the hadith. You are attributing things.
It is attributed, but I got the whole translation.
Yes, please, sir.
This is on page 1809 of Sahih Bukhari. एक यहूदी नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की खिदमत में हाजिर हुआ जिसको मुंह पर तमाचा मारा गया था। बस उसने कहा, ऐ मोहम्मद, आपके असाब में से एक अंसारी ने मेरे मुंह पर तमाचा मारा है। फरमाया, उसको बुलाओ। बस उसको बुलाया गया तो फरमाया कि तुमने इसके मुंह पर तमाचा क्यों मारा? अर्ज गुजार हुए, या रसूल अल्लाह, मैं यहूदियों के पास से गुजरा तो मैंने इसे कहते सुना, कसम है उस रात की जिसने हजरत मूसा को तमाम इंसानों से चुन लिया। मैंने कहा, अच्छा तो वो तुम्हारे नजदीक मोहम्मद मुस्तफ़ा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से भी अफजल हैं। इस पर मुझे गुस्सा आ गया और मैंने थप्पड़ रसीद कर दिया। आपने फरमाया, मुझे अंबिया किराम में से किसी पर फजीलत न दो, क्योंकि क़यामत के दिन जब तमाम इंसान बेहोश हो जाएंगे तो सबसे पहले मैं।
ये हदीस में इसके दूसरी वर्शन जो है वो ये है, ला तुफद्दिलूनी अला मूसा। ये मेरे जहन में ये अल्फाज नहीं थे, इस वास्ते आई रिग्रेट दैट आई सेड नो सच वर्ड्स हैव अकर्ड. Another version of the same incident has different words.